Travis Hunter, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the elite corner, elite wideout from Colorado. So first off, cover Hunter as a corner. The first thing I put was his high IQ. And the main thing that stood out to me was his ability to read the quarterback's eyes. A lot of times, he was just completely focused on the quarterback. And at times it may seem like he's not fully focused on the receiver. I don't mind that. When you're a smart player, that's completely fine with me. I'd rather have the smartest guy than a guy who's just like focusing on the receiver and not even looking for the ball. You know, that happens a lot with the cornerback position. Another thing I put, he can be touchy, but he knows when and how to bump while avoiding penalties. That's another thing that goes into the aspect of his high IQ. Like he might, bump here and there. He might, grab your hand here and there. But what I noticed on tape is that he knows exactly when to do it. And basically it's when the referees aren't near him. Or it's kind of like a little sneaky thing that a referee will most likely not notice unless they're specifically looking at Hunter. The second aspect of his game as a corner that stood out is his athletic ability. He's able to make up for early missteps. There's a couple times on tape where I feel like he lost a step or two in the beginning. Like basically the receiver beat him out by 2 or 3 steps, but he's so athletic that his wingspan allows him to even if he's like off a couple steps from the receiver, his arms are so long and his reach is so long that he's still able to like create havoc, whether it be, hitting the corner or, slapping the ball, picking up an interception. And, I wrote down here, able to make up for early missteps due to athletic ability and high IQ. And then the third point I want to talk about with Hunter as a corner is his elite catching ability. And obviously that comes from his elite play as a wide receiver. But it's just incredible to watch him like go for an interception. The way he looks at the ball, right, when it's coming to him as a corner is as if he's playing receiver. And obviously that's so rare to see because most of the time, right, how many times over the years have you watched a football game and you see a corner get an easy interception coming their way and they completely drop it and you're like, oh, that's why they're not playing receiver. It's not the case here. Hunter's absolutely elite, his pass catching ability, and obviously that's going to be a huge benefit for whatever team drafts him in the upcoming draft. And something I wrote down that I feel he has to learn upon, at least at the cornerback position, I put he must learn to be a little less handsy in the NFL due to more flags being called. I really do feel he has to work on that a little bit. Obviously, it's not a major thing to work on. I feel like he'll, as the experience goes on, a couple games into the league, he'll kind of realize that, oh, damn, yeah, they do call more flags here on corners than they do in college.